Hey guys, so we're at the showroom today, and so I got a bunch of pre-built walls back here that we built last weekend, and essentially all they are is birch plywood that we built a frame for, like a stud wall, so we can have this modular wall concept in the showroom. And so right now we're drilling holes for dowels, so we can use that to show off products and whatnot, but basically building a template. So I marked a bunch of lines, and we'll drill the holes to have a template of a kind of a crappy little 1/8 inch luan or a 1/4 inch luan. And then we'll drill the holes, and so we have a perfect template to go off of. And we did some nice little neat details to accommodate like unlevel floors. So we have like a 1/4 inch gap here at the bottom here, and we'll paint this black so you have like a reveal so you don't even know that it's there. So when we have this imperfections in the concrete, we'll actually hardly be able to tell. So kind of a neat concept with some design is leaving a gap. And if you leave a gap, it's harder to know any imperfections or differences when you have like a black space for a line. And that's what we're gonna do here on the bottom. We also left a little bit of a gap here as well between the two panels. So if there's any imperfections in the birch plywood, you won't even really be able to tell. And you'll see an example here is where we already have a built wall between the two spaces. So we actually have, again, this nice seam throughout the panel, so that way you don't notice imperfections as much. If they're tight together, if there's a slight deviation, you'll be able to point it out. But if there's slight deviation in this 1/4 or this 1/8 inch gap, you won't notice it as much. It also gives it kind of a nice little detailed look. And then you'll also see this gap that we did on the floor here. So we actually painted this black. On this side, we have about a 1/2 inch gap, and the other side we have actually an 1/8 inch gap, and you don't really even notice the difference. And it also creates this nice little reveal on the bottom as well that we don't have to trim out. So after a couple days worth of work, here's our progress so far for the showroom. A little sneak peek for you guys. Here's our peg wall. That's a display wall as you come in, and then we have another display wall back here that's got another peg wall design. And then, so we walk around, and here's our conference room. Another cool peg wall. We got some wall for TV and whatnot. It's gonna be pretty sweet. And then we have a couple offices that we have the same pegboard system with like a little sitting area as well. Looks pretty neat. So here's a little sitting area. Nice big windows on each side. And then here's another kind of big office here. Right here. So, hope you guys enjoyed.